All right, what's good with y'all? Nino Divinity is here. I want to tap in with y'all, give a little, you know, understanding from myself to you that I had got when I just recently in the last year or two got my license. So I'm new to being on the road, driving, and you know, I had to do it like for one, I had to learn how to drive like from the muscle. You know what I'm saying? I had to go to driving school. Nobody was there to teach me. So um, I even got right here. I even got the driving wheel for the game, which was a huge part of me, like visualizing driving and being better. So for those who don't have their license, want to get their license, you might want to get a driving wheel, invest in that. Christmas season, you might catch a sale. Um, but yeah, know that you are capable to do everything. You don't need no one. The power is within you. God is within you. So if you want to get your license, you will get your license. Because with me, it was a battle with, like family, like dang, like somebody help me, But I got to that point where I said, everything is within you. You can accomplish all. But some of the lessons I got, from driving, so when I first started driving on the road, I would do this thing where I would always look at my rear view mirror, like look up at that joint and see who was behind me. And a lesson I learned, because I learned was never look back, So I'm looking back, I'm gonna give you an example or the story that, kind of like pinpointed this lesson within me. I was driving, I was on a highway, it was like a rush hour type highway. So, it's like it's moving really slow, so many cars and stuff. And I was in the car with like, friends, so I was a little distracted, um, you know, different energies and shit. So there's multiple reasons, but I did realize that even when I wasn't in the car with, people, I would look back a lot. Like I would be driving, it could be, I'm just looking at my rear view, like, and this time I'm on the highway, I looked back at the rear view because I'm looking to switch lanes. For whatever reason, this is a rush hour, but I'm trying to switch lanes. It really didn't even make sense. But I look back, look in my rear view, I should say, didn't look back, but look in my rear view, not paying attention to what's in front of me, and I rear end the lady, like, boom. It wasn't even no damage to her car. It was just like, oh, like, and, furthermore, going to the story, the lady like hawks me down like as if I was trying to run from her. Like that's the thing. She was thinking that I was trying to run. Like no, I wasn't. So you was trying hard as if I guess she thought I was trying to hit and run, but I wasn't. And it's funny though, cause my friends that was in the car with me, you know, they was saying like, yo, you should fucking dip. You should go. You should, you should skate out. Like, just get out of there. Like, basically saying what she thought I was doing. And, like, when they saying that, I'm like, yeah, yeah. But the whole time, like, no, bro, I want to talk to this lady. Like, within me, I knew I wanted to speak to her, tell her why I did what I did, let her just know, you know? So I end up talking to the lady, I'm heavy like Naruto, like, talk no jutsu. Like, I'm going to talk to you on a soul-to-soul level and we can figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck all of, the shit around us that's been put around us, because she was trying to get a case. So she was trying to sue me. So, she was trying to get my license and my license number. And I had a rental car. I thought it's a rental lady, like, but I started talking to her. I'm like, look, lady, I just got my license. I'm young. I know when you was young, you made mistakes driving. You feel me? And you didn't, it's no damage to your car. It was someone else in the car. Her mom was in the car. Her mom was old. Her mom was like 70 or something, like 80. So like that was the thing where it was like, soon as I start talking to this lady, I'm like, is everybody safe? Is everybody okay? You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it wasn't a big accident. It was no damage done to her car. So it wasn't even a big impact. But it was an old lady in the car. And that's what, when I first started talking to her, I'm like, is everything okay? Like, forget everything. Like, is y'all fine? Like, and then she started talking about how her mom was in the car and how she's this old and all this and all that. And I'm like, look, lady, look, miss, I didn't mean no harm. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's shown by the fact that your car has no harm, no one's hurt. And I started talking to her and just realizing that she just wanted to get a case and not, and I think it's a huge lesson, like, even right there, like, stop looking at opportunities to make money. You know what I mean? If money gonna happen, money gonna come to you. You get me? Like, people is searching and like, oh, he hit me. Oh, I'm like, lady, talk to me. Be a human. Be a soul. You feel me? The money, it gets people so crazy, man. And that's just that. I'll kind of ramble, but the lesson I said is never look back. You know what I'm saying? Never look back. And that's something I learned from life and from driving. The lesson I learned from driving in life. Like, never look back, because always worry about what's in front of you. Because when you make decisions in life, you thinking like intuitively, that you need to do this. But then it's that other side of you that want to be like an experimental, want to know like, oh, let's go back and see if I was really right, even though the whole time you was always right. So that's the premise. Is like, don't look back. Do not look back. Period. The other lesson I learned from driving is know when to exit. Like I said, I'm a new driver, so like I used to be going to like I was to go travel and stuff, trying to get my driving game up, my experience, and I found I used to always miss exits. Like I couldn't pinpoint getting off at my exit. Like, it's so many times that I had missed exits at the beginning of my driving, to the point where I gotta go. When you miss an exit on the E-way, now you gotta go all the way to the next exit just to get off, just to get the loop to go back the other way. Like, bro, missing exits is the most annoying thing, because you can be at your destination on time, and if you miss the exit, you're gonna be 30 minutes, 20 minutes late. So the lesson I learned is know when to exit. So you gotta stay focused. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay focused on what's ahead of you, so you can know, all right, this is when I exit. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, like, it kind of go back to never looking back. It's like, you're not supposed to be there. Your destination is here. You know what I'm saying? Hit the exit. So like, that's the lesson that driving has taught me, And it's funny how all these aspects, how God can speak to you through these, these different activities that we do. And it's like, but I'm like, yo, that's 100% right, because I learned lessons on these things when it came to, like, I left a situation and I went back and it did me, it was worse than it needed to be. I faced those consequences, and I put this video out there to say, don't do that. You know what I mean? Be better. It's really just, trust yourself. And when you start kind of like second guessing, you start got to analyze the energies that's around you. And these are the things that's clouding you. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that's clouding your judgment, clouding your focus. So now you feel you got to go back. Or if now you feel you in an energy where you can go back. You know what I mean? So it's very important to know when to exit and to never look back. Ever. You know what I'm saying? So take my knowledge, my experience, and learn from, just like I'll take y'all experience and we learn from, and this is what creates growth. This is what creates evolution. You take what I got and be better. I take what you got and be better. That's it. So lessons from driving: know when to exit and never look back. Divinity.